Hello, everyone. I'm here today to talk about the Georgia Prison Partner and Parole Board. Uh, Believe it or not, but they have too much power. As a matter of fact, they got more power than the President of the United States. And what I mean by that is no one oversees the board. Uh, they basically do whatever they want to do. And there's a lot of people trapped behind the prison walls that should have been out many, many years ago, but the board refused to grant them a parole. Each time they put in their application for parole, it's denied. Now, don't get me wrong, I believe in punishment for crime, but I also believe that the punishment should fit the crime. And they are using a discriminatory application most of the time when viewing people application for parole. I'm not going to go into all of the details, but there are a lot of Europeans that they'll let go for some of the most vicious and gruesome and horrendous crime. When it comes to a black, they don't hesitate to deny parole. And there are some black members on the board, at least to the best of my knowledge. And it's five members that makes up the board. And I don't know how many of them is black now, but one time you had four blacks, one European, Caucasian, white, and blacks behind the wall still couldn't get out, still couldn't make parole because the board's decision was arbitrary, capricious, and racially motivated. And they say that the governor don't have any authority to tell them what to do. Now, the thing that had me perturbed about that is the governor is the one that hires the members. So how is it that he hired them and then he can't tell them what to do? You see, there's a conspiracy in play. They don't want people, family members, contacting, or should I say, endeavoring to contact the governor. So the legislature, all of them, working in cahoots. They put something together to try to have it appear well. The governor can't tell them what to do. Even the president of the United States had a Congress and the Senate that can veto something he tried to go through with. So how is it that this parole board doesn't have any overseer? They just arbitrarily and capriciously doing whatever they want to do. And there's no one you can complain to, even the court system. States and federal courts are working in joint concert with them. Because I know I have some friends that locked up and they have filed lawsuits against the parole board. They can't even make it in the courtroom because the judges or in state court or the magistrate judge in federal court is going to well, should I say, each time deny the lawsuit without letting it go through to a trial, a jury trial, well, a trial by jury. And it's outrageous. And I'm just here to say that the board needs to be investigated. I know that it's something that's not right about their situation. No one can tell me otherwise because, like I said, they got too much power. There's no one overseeing them, and there's many people, many people that's behind the wall that should have been released on parole. Especially, I got a couple of friends. They've served more than 30 years. Now, 10 years is a long time, a decade. But when you're talking about 3 decades plus, and they still don't want to release these guys, I mean, it is outrageous. And something need to be did about it. They're not the only one. There's many, many more that's in there, and the board refuses to grant their application for parole. I would just hope that some people would get on board with me and see what we can do about it as far as compelling the the legislators, because they're the one that put it together, the governor, to rescind their previous decision and come up with some new rules and regulations for that Georgia parole board. Because what they're doing needs to be nipped in the bud immediately.